Hello everyone, welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. So we have an update here regarding T-Mobile. Now some of you might like this because, let's face it, T-Mobile has been kind of pushing a lot of customers away over the last year and a half, particularly before then, but more so within this time range, right? Period of time that I've just mentioned. I think with the changes, them becoming more of a carrier and moving away from on-carrier, raising prices for legacy accounts, removing price lock, etc. A lot of customers are, they've been scratching their heads and just questioning what's the motive here behind T-Mobile's changes. What's the point of all this? A lot of people are leaving, and I think T-Mobile's kind of noticing this, and maybe it's more than they anticipated. So they're trying to offset some of this loss, the churn. They want to keep as many customers happy and basically give them a reason to stay with them if they're feeling some kind of negative way about the company and the direction it's been going over the recent year, 2 years. So I think what they're trying to do now is show you that, we do care about you. At least that's the attitude that they're trying to represent currently. Sometimes it feels like they don't care. They'll raise prices, and if you don't like it, there's the door. That's kind of the attitude we've been getting from them. But in this article, today's story, it looks like they do care, at least partly anyway. So there's a rumor going around from Reddit, multiple users though. So many people are reaching out, have replied to the Reddit post, which I think was created by a former T-Mobile employee. And it looks like T-Mobile is offering monthly bill credits. Now, this is interesting because it comes at a time where Verizon has been having nothing but negative news this week. I think we did 2 videos about Verizon already, coinciding the fact that they want to remove perks from legacy or loyalty accounts. They are supposed to start raising tablet plans in September, and there's figuring out ways to kind of charge fees to customers in any way possible to kind of offset, I guess, the costs of business, right? The cost of, devices getting more expensive due to tariffs. They can't raise prices now on plans because they have the 3-year price lock guarantee, and I don't think they want to go against that. It doesn't mean they won't, but I think they're going to try to honor it, so they have to look for ways to make money. If they can't raise prices on plans, or the wireless plans, then they'll raise it on tablet plans. They'll hit you with fees in other ways. T-Mobile is trying to undo some of their damage that they've done to themselves over the last 6 months, I'd say particularly, by offering monthly bill credits. Now, different users have mentioned different prices or amounts that are being offered, but typically there's 2. There's a $10 credit and then a $20 credit. So the takeaways from this article are T-Mobile reportedly offering customers free bill credits to reward them for their loyalty. The offers can reportedly be claimed by contacting T-Mobile's customer service representatives. The initiative seems to be aimed at long-time customers looking to switch carriers. So to get these credits, according to the Reddit users, you would have to contact T-Mobile's customer support center and basically tell them you're no longer interested in using the service. You're unhappy with it. I guess give them a reason why. You can say, well, the plans are getting expensive, the service isn't all that good, I don't feel like I'm getting enough value for the price that I'm paying. I guess whatever you can think of off the top of your head that would be a legitimate reason to leave, right? To go to another competitor, go to Verizon, go to AT&T, go to an MVNO. And apparently, if you can convince the rep, they will apply either a $10 monthly credit for 6 months, maybe even as much as 12 months, or a $20 credit, which some are saying that they've gotten for 12 months. So that is a huge savings. So if it's $20 a line, let's say you have 4 lines, you're saving $80 a month, So now I don't know if it's per line or per account. So that is a little bit confusing. That's not actually confirmed here from what I can see. I think it's just monthly credits. So I don't know if they're basing it on per line or account, but either way, just even getting $20 a month per account, That's $240 a year if you get the 20, or 120 if you get the 10. Either way, you're saving money. So if you don't really want to leave T-Mobile, but you kind of want to get back at them, you want to get some value out of this, you feel like they've been jerking you around for whatever reason, you can try to call them up and see if you can get some discounts here. So someone here in the article said that they got off the phone with a rep, asked directly for the $20 credit over 12 months, and said that she had to submit the request to her supervisor. So, I guess you probably can't ask for which one you want. Maybe they have to kind of offer you. So some are saying that it's based on the type of plan you currently have, right? So if you're on one of the Go 5G plans, so like the Go 5G Plus, the Go 5G Next, or even the Experience Beyond plans, you're probably more likely to get the $20 credit for 12 months. Someone said that they have the Go 5G Plus and told them or threatened that they were going to leave to go to Visible. So they're just leaving the whole T-Mobile chain altogether. They're not going to Metro. They're just going to Visible, which they really don't want to hear Visible, because Visible is up and coming and it's scaring a lot of the postpaid accounts. So customer service already knows Visible. They hear Visible, they get worried. No, don't go there. We'll give you the $20 credit. And so supposedly that's what's happening here. But other users have claimed that they've been on older plans, Simple Choice, maybe the One plan. They were also eligible for the 12 months at $20 credits. So I don't know if it necessarily matters what type of plan you're on. It could. I think there's different scenarios for different situations here is what I'm getting at. And that's what it looks like I'm taking away from the article. But it could also be that, let's say you have 3 or 4 lines on one of the more expensive newer plans, any of the Go 5G or the Experience Beyond. Those are expensive plans, yes. But if you have maybe 8 lines on Simple Choice or the One or one of the other older legacy plans, they may see that as equal value. They don't want to lose 8 lines. That's a lot to lose. That looks bad for their rap sheet. So they may be weighing it in that direction. Otherwise, if it's just maybe 1 or 2 lines on a Go 5G plan or maybe an older plan, maybe they'll give you 10. It does look like they're trying to retain as many customers as they can. I think it's been overwhelming for them. I think they've lost more customers than they've hoped to lose with all these changes. So I think now they're trying to kind of control it, keep it at bay. As we get closer towards the end of the year, companies want to look more profitable. That's why we notice, when the Black Friday comes around and all of that, they start throwing out the deals. They want to end the end of the year. They want to end the year looking more profitable, looking better than previous year. And it doesn't look good if they start losing a lot of customers towards the end of the year, right? They don't care so much in the beginning of the year because they have time to kind of recover, or they at least hope that they do. And if they see that they're not recovering when they get into like the end of the second quarter, early third quarter, that's not good, right? So that could be kind of what they're trying to do here, backstep some of these issues and problems that they've caused. But anyway, I just wanted to inform you guys. So if you're not happy with T-Mobile, in short, and you really have been thinking about leaving for the competition to Visible, Metro even, or US Mobile, but you don't really want to go, like you like the service, but you're kind of annoyed with them and you like your plans, give them a call. Tell them, I'm not happy with the service. I'm not happy with the plan. I feel it's expensive. I think I can do better. I think I can, go to US Mobile and get a better deal. See what they say. I mean, what's the worst that happens? They don't do it, right? So according to all these users here, they've been able to take advantage of it. So I figured I'd spread the word. Do let us know if it worked for you, if you took advantage of it. As always, thank you so much for stopping by and watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.